quick that I have done multiple times for my family. I am going to link a recipe below, but I kind of just made it my own like I do everything. I always have to mess with it. Right now we're cooking about 2 cups worth of parboiled rice, and you're going to need that. You're going to need some black beans, maybe a can of corn if you want to, and a few other toppings, and I'll show you how to do this. It's basically a burrito without the tortilla. So let me get my rice cooked and I'll show you exactly what I do next with the beans. Okay, so the rice is finished. I've rinsed it. We've set it aside. The next step is to get you some black beans. And your black beans need to always be rinsed before you use them, because they have like, they're in water, but it's kind of, it's like a discoloration type thing. So I go ahead and rinse them. I put them in a pan to warm them up, and then I put the seasoning that I want on them. Now you could probably get by with just like a taco seasoning packet, but all I'm going to do is some chili powder, some cumin, and some onion powder, because that's usually what I put on it, and I just eyeball it. I don't pay any attention to measurement. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. This is 3 cans of black beans rinsed. Here's my cumin. That was chili powder. This is my cumin. I'm not really a huge cumin fan, so I'm not going to put that much. Let me put a little bit more chili powder. Okay, and then onion powder. You're going to put a good bit of that. And you really won't need salt, because for some reason my onion powder that I get kind of salty tasting. And it's not onion salt or anything like that. It's just something about it. Alright, now, before you cut this on and get it to simmer, you need to add some water to it. Because if not, these beans are going to just basically scorch. And so you need about, not enough to cover the beans, but enough to almost cover the beans. And you need to let them cook in that liquid and let them cook down just a little bit. And it shouldn't take very long. So you just kind of simmer them until they start to bubble. And then let them cook down, the liquid cook down just a little bit than what it is right now. So it's about 3/4 of a pan full of water. So let it cook down, probably about down to half. And then you can either, I use that little bit of seasoned water, not as a gravy, but sort of. So I, scoop all of it up as like a sauce. And I'll show you what I'm talking about when I plate this so you can see. But that's really the hardest part about this whole thing, is getting these beans seasoned the way you want. And they're canned, so it's not that big a deal. You can probably use dry, but I just use canned. I rinse them off. I season them the way I want. I simmer them in the juices and seasonings that I put there. Make the rice, drain the rice, rinse the rice, and then get your favorite toppings out. The toppings that you would use for tacos or burritos or something like that. That's the type of the type of toppings that you would use. So let's get this to bubbling, and then I'll show you what we're gonna do with it next. Okay, so the beans are done. So I'm gonna show you how I assemble this. And I am so not ready. I'm trying to find my cheese grater so that I can grate some cheese too. Okay, so last night we had burgers. So I had all these tomatoes left over. And if you see the green, that's from our garden. But anyway, so I was like, I'll just take those and chop them up, because I usually do put fresh tomatoes on these. So let me get that ready and just set aside. You do not have to put those on it. It's really whatever you want to do. So first things first, your base is going to be rice, cooked rice, and sometimes I put lettuce, but I don't take and we'll just put a little bit of corn, and you know, it can be straight out of the can because you know, it can just be straight out of the can. It's cooked. Okay. And I've got some pepper jack cheese. So I'm gonna put, you don't have to do pepper jack, like I said, you can do any flavors of anything that you want, any kind of toppings. Probably if I had some my family likes these, so I'm sure it will be eaten. Okay, so I grated some pepper jack. Put that on top. Now at this time right now, the way it is, you could probably put it in the microwave if you wanted to, you know, kind of warm it up just a little and melt the cheese. It's not necessary. You don't have to. Okay, and then the next thing will be my tomatoes. Little, there is much. And the last thing is going to be sour cream. Oh wait, I'm sorry. Sour cream's next, and then there's one more thing I put on this. Just a little bit of salsa, and it can be homemade salsa, or it can be, you know, store-bought. It doesn't matter, whatever. But when you do the salsa, let me get a spoon. Don't overload it. You need just enough. So like maybe a couple of teaspoons, 2 or 3 teaspoons. And that's it. And like I said, it'd be really good with black olives and green onions. But I don't have any. Alright, that's it for today. It's some easy Mexican that anybody can do. And you can make it any way you want. See you next time.